Hey there, person watching. Thank you for tuning into my channel, Divine Femme Tarot 888. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. It's nice to see you. So tonight, I thought I would do a general energy reading, just see what the cards want you to know, see what's going on in your energy. Spirit guides and angels, please shield me, cover me, and protect me throughout this reading and beyond. Divine, give me clear and accurate messages for the person watching. Also, I'd love to say thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Go ahead and hit the notification bell so the next time I drop another video, you guys will be notified. Also, shout out to my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, the likes, the comments, the shares. I really appreciate you guys. You're awesome. Thank you. Okay, spirit guides and angels, divine, please give me clear and accurate messages for this person watching. Whoever's watching out there, I hope you are safe and sound and happy. Let's see what's going on in your energy. What do you need to know? What does the person watching need to know for this reading? Give me clear and accurate messages for the person watching. Ooh, someone is holding on to something, person watching. Somebody may be holding on to you. There may be someone in your energy not wanting to let you go, right? They could be holding on to their finances. Maybe they're going through some things at work. Keep in mind, too, this could be about love, life, or work. This could be past, present, or future. Yeah, this person is feeling like they've been stabbed in the back, right? I think there's a lot of people kind of coming after this person right now. There may be someone in their energy who is using them for their money, who is, causing them all kinds of problems. Wow. There's going to be a passionate message coming towards you from this person. You may find out about this. This person is trying to figure out how to explain all these lies and blocks and delays and challenges maybe that you've had in your relationship with them. I feel like that information is going to be coming into you sooner rather than later, so be aware of that. I feel like there's somebody in this person's energy. That's too many. Wow, that's a lot, you guys. I feel like there's someone in this person's energy who has been causing this person a lot of problems, right? I feel like, we've got, think about this. Look at this, you guys. We've got 19 swords out here. Look at this. That's misery, right? That's misery. That's lies. That's deceit. That's blocks. That's delays. And that's challenges. And I feel like, again, they're going to come in passionately and try and explain away everything that's been happening. Let's see. What does the person watching need to know? Yeah, they're going to try and come out of the cold with you, right? Maybe this person ended up choosing somebody over you. They could have even chosen something from the past, because there's an awful lot of swords here, right? This is like something over time. Maybe this person is going to be finding out some information about whoever they chose. They could have taken a U-turn and gone towards somebody else. Yeah, they're going to, see. So we got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and we've got the Page of Pentacles. So they're going to come into you with a sob story about how they have, tried to pull back from giving somebody money, trying to support them. They're going to say that, they are trying now to save their money. They want to come to you and give you a solid offer. But once you hear this person watching, I don't think you're going to go for it, right? Because I think you're going to realize this is somebody that they may have been dating while you guys were dating, right? You could have been in a new relationship. And again, I feel like, this person, this Page of Cups in reverse, this person went towards someone in the past. They absolutely did. They turned around from you and they went toward a toxic relationship. And I feel like this is coming back to haunt them, right? I feel like they're upset at the choice that they made, and they're trying right now to sit in hangman. This came out, sideways. So they don't really know what to do right now, right? They're kind of screwed up right now. They are not sure what to think about the situation. They're not sure how to tell you about it. Let's see. What is this? What is this Ace? What is this Ace of Wands coming out? What is this Ace of Wands? What's this passionate information they want to try and tell you? Yeah, I feel like they made a bad decision. Yeah, they're trying to balance the situation out with you. Again, I feel like this person went towards somebody from their past, right? They chose this person over you. And I feel like you've given this person a lot of grace. I feel like, you might have given them a chance to kind of end the situation. Maybe they lied to you about what was really going on. Maybe you were kind of, a pawn in their game, right, with this other person. But I feel like at some point in time, this person really fell in love with you. I feel like they really wanted to be with you. I feel like, but they weren't honest with you. They told you a little bit of the truth, but not all of the truth. And as far as I'm concerned, that's not being honest. Gosh, all these cards coming out. Yeah, this is somebody heavily fighting right now, right? They're fighting their devils and demons. They're fighting with their friends. They're fighting with this third party. They are trying their best to get up out of this situation, but I think they're not going to be able to. I think that this person, who is probably most likely a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with this Queen of Cups energy right here, the one that is trying to come out of the cold with you, is going to try and wine and dine you. I think they're still going to lie to you. I think they're not going to be honest. I think they're going to tell you, oh, well, I told you the truth, when they didn't tell you the truth, person watching. I feel like you thought this was one type of relationship, and it was absolutely not. It was something totally different. Instead of them giving to you and pouring into you, they chose to make a U-turn and pour into somebody else, right? Maybe this person felt like you weren't giving them enough time and enough effort, and now they're going to come speeding in on their horse as fast as possible, trying to wine and dine you. Maybe they'll ask you to pay the bills. Maybe, this is something they've never really done before, but they are really going to try and speed this up and move this, very quickly. Because again, I feel like you're not going to go for this. Like I think you've given them enough time. I think you put in enough effort. Yeah, you completely have. Yep. See, look. So this person is dwelling, right? They're still dwelling off the past. And that's why they made the U-turn, right? They didn't take time out to say, hey, this person that I was with was trash. This new person I found is an absolute treasure. He or she is stable. They're loving. They're kind. They really want to have a relationship with me. They like me. I can trust them. But this person has always dwelled on the past. Maybe they really fell in love with this person and this person broke their heart, but they are too, smitten with this other person to turn around and realize what you were, the person, the cups behind them. And here's you, right? The Queen of Pentacles, right? You have all of your stuff together. You own your own house. You own a car. You have a great job. You have a lot of money in the bank. You are a very stable person, right? You're healed from whatever you've gone through before. This is earth energy. You could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But yeah, they regret. I feel like they're in heavy regret right now. Yep, look. All these options this person had, right? And again, I keep saying it, they made a U-turn. Something must have happened between you guys early on in your relationship, right? They thought you weren't giving him enough time. They thought you weren't giving him good energy. They thought you were, flirting with other people, hanging out with other people. And in reality, that's what this person was doing, right? Look at all these options, you guys. And they picked one of these nasty options. They chose trash over treasure, right? They had an opportunity with you and they decided to pour into the past. Somebody who, never was honest with them, somebody who cheated on them, somebody who stole their money, somebody who stole their time. They picked that person over you. And again, now I think this person is in heavy, heavy regret. They realized these options that they had were just trash. They did not meet up to you. They could never be you, person watching. Absolutely not, right? And maybe it made this person feel good, to hang on to somebody like that, right? This low vibrational energy, someone that they didn't really have to give too much to, but just pour enough into and they would be satisfied. But the problem is now they're stuck on stupid, right? Now they're hating life. Absolutely. Now they're brokenhearted, right? Because I'll tell you what, justice has come in. Karma is kicking their butt. They should have never, ever chosen this person. Remember what they say, when the past comes knocking, do not answer the door. And you know what this person did? Kick the door wide open because of their ego, right? This person stroked their ego and now they're all out of balance. And the crazy thing is look, they're trying to balance this back with you, right? With this energy, with this passionate energy. They want to balance this back with you, but look at justice. Justice is like, no, sorry, I'm kicking your ass. You don't deserve this person. This is not going to be balanced until they do right by you. Right? Until they do right by you. And now they're suffering. They're suffering because of their own bad choices. They made a bad choice. They went back to the past. The past should have been left in the past. They knew who this person was. There's no excuse for this. They knew this person had nasty energy, disrespected them, was rude to them, just took them through the ringer. And now they're brokenhearted about it. They're brokenhearted. You know why? Because they gave up on their star, right? They chose somebody else over you, person watching. And you know what? I feel like you woke up one day and was like, I'm good. I'm cool. You realized what this person did. And I feel like you backed out of this. before this person could hurt you, right? I feel like you have been hurt by this person in the past. So I feel like you did try and balance them out. I feel like you brought sunshine and love and light into their life. You wanted to build a contract with them. You wanted to build a life with them. You wanted to get married to them. You got along really well with their friends, with their family. They really loved you, and they just turned their back on it. And now they're going to come in as fast as they can, and they're absolutely going to try and get you back. They really are. But I think, like I said, person watching, you're not interested anymore. I think you've seen this person, for the truth, right? Because they lied and manipulated you. They thought about how to swindle you, they thought they could treat you like this, right? They thought they could lie and manipulate you, and their ego was so big that they thought you would fall for it. And you're like, I'm not going to fall for it, because why? You're strong, person watching, and you're wise, and you know better. You knew, I feel like your intuition kicked in early on, and you knew this person wasn't being honest with you, and maybe that's why you didn't commit to this person, right? Because you knew they had nasty energy around them. You knew they liked nasty energy, but you still gave them a chance because you loved them, right? And all they did was lie to you. They came in with lies. They came in with the manipulation. They blamed you. Remember, woe is me. You didn't treat me good. Like they're a child, You are not supposed to rely on anybody else for your happiness, person watching, and you know this. But this person with their immature lies and manipulation feels like people need to make them happy, right? They need to support them. And while they would never accept somebody lying to them, they've been lying to you this whole time. And you knew it. You absolutely knew it. Because why? You are the Queen of Pentacles. You are not dumb. Absolutely not. You are not dumb. You may play dumb sometimes just to see them cut their own throat, but you are not dumb. They've come in with lies and manipulation about all of these options that they had, and you were like, I'm good. Peace out. And again, this person is suffering right now. They're suffering karma. Why? Because they made a bad choice. They picked wrong. They absolutely did. Again, when the past comes knocking, do not answer the door. And they kicked it wide open. And now they're in heavy, heavy, heavy regret. Because guess what? Once you pull your love and your light out of somebody's life, person watching, their life gets destroyed. You know why? Because you were a gift and they rejected it. See this cup? This way, this cup is God handing them something, right? And look, they ignored you. They ignored you. And now they know they're sitting in heavy regret because they picked all the trash that's sitting right in front of them, right? Again, they're dwelling. Remember the 5 of Cups we had come out here? They're dwelling on what they should have picked. And they didn't pick you. They absolutely didn't choose you, and now they're completely brokenhearted, and there's nothing they can do about it because you broke their ego. Maybe that was the lesson. Maybe you were the lesson for them to break their ego and to say, hey, you can't treat people like this. Like, I'm not going to be a fangirl or a fan guy. Yeah, look, now they're running around with their wand, acting like they're high and mighty, and acting like, oh, they won, and they've got this, and they've got that, but look how stupid they are stuck in this tower. They are absolutely stuck with the miserable demon that they chose, right? The miserable demon, the succubus, the incubus, they're stuck. They're stuck on stupid and they can't get out of it. They absolutely can't get out of it. This actually is going to go like this and this is going to go like this. Yeah, they lost their star. They lost their star showing out, showing off, thinking they can have 2 people in their lives, thinking they deserve that. And again, you had a good relationship with them. I feel like you guys are building a very strong relationship. I feel like you were totally compatible with this person. And again, they snatched their cup of love away from you, right? By choosing someone else. But what you did in turn was woke up one day and said, enough is enough. I'm good. I'm done. You want her, you want him, have her. Go for it. And that is when this person's life took a whole tailspin. Absolutely. That's when their karma kicked in and the universe said, congratulations for picking yourself, person watching, because now, guess what? Again, they're stuck fighting in their head up all night, having all kinds of arguments, losing their car, losing their house, fighting with creditors, not being able to pay their bills, possibly losing their job. And guess what's happening with you? Wheel of Fortune, person watching, this is big money. This is huge money coming in for you. Absolutely. The universe is going to bless you so abundantly for choosing yourself, right? That's what you're supposed to do. When these tests come up, person watching, even if you give people 3 to 5 business days to figure it out, right? 3 to 5 months to figure it out, and they don't figure it out, you know what you say? You picked up your purse, you picked up your wallet, and you said, I'm out. Peace out. Go have it. I don't want anything to do with it. And that is what's going to unlock the door to your Wheel of Fortune, person watching. And maybe that's why this was supposed to happen, because you could have gotten stuck on stupid, caught up. And the universe is never going to bless you abundantly when you're around people that cannot go with you. right? So keep that in mind, person watching. You're about to come into some huge money. Some of you may get it through an inheritance, and my condolences if you do, but I'll tell you what, the majority of you, it's going to be, again, a raise. You could win the lottery. Go play the lottery, person watching. I'm telling you what, this is your time. This is your time, because you know why? This person is trying to come out of this, right? They're trying to come out of all these blocks and delays and challenges, but guess what? The universe said no. You're stuck. You're going to sit right there with the demon and the devil that you chose. You wanted that nasty energy? I'm going to let you sit there, sulk on it, live in it, and deal with it. And your love and light isn't going to pull them out of it. Nope, it's not. Because you've woken up. You've realized you are worth more than that, person watching. And the Wheel of Fortune came out. Are you kidding me? Ugh, person watching, you're about to be rich. You're about to be rich. Congratulations. I'm super proud of you, and so is the universe. I'm telling you what, the universe is so happy you did this. Because, you know, people have to learn a lesson. And who deserves a couple, 2, 3, 4 people in their life? Now, if you're in a polyamorous relationship, then fine, go for it. But if you're not, and you thought it was just you and them, and you kind of knew about this person, but you were lied to and told, oh, I'm not talking to them anymore, I'm not being around them anymore, they lied. This person's always been around, person watching, always. And I'll bet you if you talk to him or her, they'll say, we never broke up. And you're like, really? Well, we've been dating for the last, year? 6, 8 months? We've been hanging out. So where have you been? Person watching. Look, now this person's trying to make a choice, right? Now they're trying to come to you. Now they're like, oh my God. But no, again, they made a bad decision. They cannot come back from this bad decision. They made the choice. Now they have to deal with it and live in it. Absolutely. And the Hierophant. The Hierophant is not going to bless this union with them. The Hierophant is going to tear it down, because you were the gift that God and the universe was giving to this person, and they turned their nose up at it, right? They chose badly. They picked a karmic, toxic cycle that they knew about. They knew it, guys, and they went back to it anyway. You think the Hierophant's going to bless that? Oh, heck no. No way, no way. They're going to try. Look, now we got the King of Cups in reverse. Yep. And their ships aren't coming again. Now they're stuck, right? So now this person is trying to come out of this sneaky energy, but they're going to still be sneaky. They're still going to lie. They're not going to be able to get up out of it, because this King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, is going to lie, manipulate, act like the victim, have narcissistic attitude. It's not going to work, though. And they're going to be up all night thinking about all the lies. They can't get any sleep, you guys. They can't. They're going to think of every lie they ever told you. And they are going to be broken down to the point where they can't handle it anymore. Like I said, this person's whole life is about to self-destruct because you pulled your energy away, right? Look, you took it, you said, forget about it. I am worth it. I'm not worth this. I can find somebody else better. You turn your back on this toxic situation, and you moved on. You're moving on. You're giving yourself a chance, and I think that's absolutely amazing, person watching. So I'm going to leave this here. Good luck, person watching. If you like this video, throw a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you the next time I drop another video. Bye, person watching.